Hi, I am Denzil Tan, leader of this Passion Pursuit group. Our group aims to target lower class people in Singapore who are in need of electricity. Current methods used now are not environmentally friendly and contribute to the cause of global warming. Our team has developed a method to provide Singapore with cheap and clean electricity. For this project, we aim to use food waste as the main source of energy. In 2011, the National Environmental Agency recorded that over 600 million kilograms of food has been wasted. We believe that such numbers can be reduced if careful steps are executed along the way. Waste food can be put to work in other forms, such as the use of producing electricity. For my team's research, sandwich class people living in HDB flats have limited electricity to use from. My team has come up with an idea to use the wasted food to generate electricity. The process is essentially about turning waste food into an acidic, multi-enzyme solution. First, we have an airtight jar. Next, we put the waste food into the jar. After that, we fill it up with water until it is about 70 to 80% full. After that, we leave it in a cool, dry place and wait for about 7 to 8 weeks. After that, methane will produce. Why? The normal bacteria will break the food down into acid. Next, the anaerobic bacteria will break down the acid into methane, which is a biogas. Methane can be used as a cheap and simple fuel for fire to burn and produce steam, which powers the generator and produces electricity. Just 2 kilograms of food waste can power 2 hours of cooking. Here are some interviews on what people think.
So I'm an engineer. I work in like methane plants.
Yeah.
So I do natural gas. So this is like the most natural part. So under a landfill, you're gonna have so much like a pocket of methane, and if you can use that, that means that you're like, it's like the best kind of recycling you can get. It's like the most efficient way. So all the waste comes back into like, you know, producing power for your city. Affect them? Well, it's very difficult. The problem is that it's going to be very expensive to put into infrastructure. So if you do it, it will work very well, but it's going to be very expensive. So the cheaper option is to get coal. So that's the problem, to get people off using fossil fuels and trying to use this. That is a problem. But if you do it, once you establish it, then it's a lot easier. But if you, that's the expensive part, and that's hard to convince like governments and like bodies to do that. It's not a disadvantage of the waste. The methane that's produced out of landfill is not a disadvantage. The problem is the landfill itself. That is the disadvantage. It's not about the product, it's about what causes it. We shouldn't be producing that much methane in the first place. That is the biggest problem.
By putting waste into a digester as shown, a liquid substrate is added to aid in the fermentation process. The biogas collected after 30 days travels into another tank, where it is filtered of water vapor. The pure methane travels into a compressor, which pressurizes it to ensure that the gas pressure is suitable for burning. To conclude the process, it will be sent to factories where it is used as an alternative source of fuel to burn. This does no harm to the environment, unlike fossil fuels. An image here shows the entire process in summary. To end my speech, we hope that such green methods of producing cheap energy can be adopted by all countries in the world and ensure that our Earth is kept clean with no pollution at all.